I'm 115 years old, and if you're listening to me right now, I need you to understand something very clearly. Time is not your biggest enemy. Your habits are. I've buried friends who were richer than me, smarter than me, stronger than me, and yet they still lost everything. Not because life was unfair, but because they refused to stop doing a few simple things. Things that slowly destroyed their money, their peace, and their future. If I could go back, I wouldn't try to earn more money. I would just stop doing these 7 things earlier. Because these 7 mistakes, they don't look dangerous at first. They feel normal, comfortable, even harmless. But they will quietly keep you broke, stressed, and dependent until it's too late to fix it. Let me tell you the truth most people don't have the courage to say. The first thing you must stop doing is living like you have unlimited time. When I was young, I used to say, I'll start saving next year. I'll invest later. I'll figure it out when I earn more. Next year became 10 years, and those 10 years cost me more than money. They cost me freedom. You see, money is not built by big moments. It's built by time. Every day you delay, every year you wait, your future becomes more expensive. I once met a man who earned double my income, but he kept delaying investing. He wanted the perfect moment. That moment never came. At 60, he had money, but he didn't have options. Stop waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is already behind you. The second thing you must stop doing is spending to impress people who don't care about you. I've seen people destroy their financial future just to look successful for a few hours. Expensive clothes, luxury cars, fancy dinners, all paid for with borrowed money or empty savings. Let me tell you something painful. Nobody is thinking about you as much as you think they are. People will clap for you today and forget you tomorrow. But the debt you create, the stress you build, that stays with you. I had a neighbor who upgraded his lifestyle every time his income increased. Bigger house, newer car, more expenses. From the outside, he looked rich. Inside, he was trapped. Every month, he was one missed paycheck away from collapse. Stop buying things you don't need to impress people who won't remember. Because real wealth is silent. It doesn't need validation. The third thing, and this one is dangerous, is ignoring your money. Many people don't even know where their money goes. They earn, they spend, and they hope everything will somehow work out. Hope is not a financial strategy. I used to avoid checking my accounts because I didn't want to face reality. But avoiding the truth doesn't change it. It only makes it worse. Money needs attention. If you don't control it, it will control you. Start knowing your numbers, how much you earn, how much you spend, how much you save, how much you invest, because clarity creates control, and control creates freedom. The fourth thing you must stop doing is relying on one source of income. This is one of the biggest mistakes I made. For years, I depended on a single job. I felt safe until one day it was gone, just like that. And I realized something terrifying. If one income stops and you have no backup, your entire life becomes fragile. The world is unpredictable. Jobs disappear. Businesses fail. Economies change. But people who survive, who thrive, they build multiple streams. It doesn't have to be complicated. A small side income, a simple investment, something that grows quietly in the background, because one stream is survival, multiple streams, that's security. The fifth thing is chasing quick money. Let me be very honest with you. Every time I tried to get rich quickly, I lost. Every single time. Schemes, shortcuts, once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, they all promise speed, but they hide risk. Real wealth is slow. It's boring. It grows quietly, consistently, without drama. I knew a man who kept jumping from one opportunity to another. Crypto one year, stocks the next, then some business deal his friend told him about. He was always excited, always chasing, but never building. After 20 years, he was still starting over. Stop chasing fast money. Start building steady money, because slow growth is still growth, and it lasts. The sixth thing is comparing yourself to others. Comparison is one of the fastest ways to destroy your financial peace. You see someone your age buying a house, driving a better car, living a better life, and suddenly you feel behind. So you rush. You make emotional decisions. You spend more, invest blindly, take risks you don't understand, all because you're trying to catch up to someone else's life. But here's the truth. You don't know their full story. You don't see their debt, their stress, their sacrifices. You're comparing your reality to their highlight. I learned this very late, and it cost me years of unnecessary pressure. Your journey is yours. Your pace is yours. Wealth is not a race. It's a direction. The seventh, and maybe the most painful one, is not investing in yourself. I don't mean fancy degrees or expensive courses. I mean learning, growing, understanding how money works. For a long time, I believed hard work was enough. It's not. If you don't learn, you stay stuck. I worked hard for years, but I didn't grow, and because of that, my income stayed limited. But the moment I started learning, even small things, everything changed. I made better decisions. I avoided bad opportunities. I saw possibilities I couldn't see before. Your mind is your greatest asset. If you don't invest in it, nothing else will grow. Now listen to me carefully. I am 115 years old. I have seen people rise and fall. I have seen fortunes built and destroyed. And I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Success is not about doing more. It's about stopping the things that are quietly ruining you. You don't need a miracle. You don't need luck. You need awareness, discipline, and the courage to change. Because every day you continue these habits, you are choosing a future you may not want. But here's the good news. It's not too late. If you're hearing this, you still have time. Time to save, time to invest, time to think differently. Time to build a life where money is not your master, but your tool. Don't wait for a wake-up call. Don't wait for a crisis. Don't wait until you're forced to change, because by then, your options will be limited. Start now. Start small, but start. Because one day, you will look back, and you will either say, "I'm glad I changed when I had the chance," or, "I wish I had listened when it mattered." The choice is still yours, but not forever.